did y'all get tomorrow's paper?
Tomorrow already here?
Oh, King challenges court restraint, vows to march. Now, they got that right. Now, this Mayor Lowe calls himself not allowing these sanitation workers to march. Yeah, over my dead body.
It is a two-person play that is about April 3rd, 1968, a fictitious telling of Martin Luther King's last evening on Earth.
Now, for me, I want to do another march on Washington, bigger, better, bolder.
Another dream of yours.
Yeah, but I want to make this one a reality. The plan is already in the works. It's called the Poor People's Campaign.
But this idea that we can change our future, that we don't have to live in an environment where we have to segregate people based on race, religion, or orientation.
In the office of George C. Wallace, Governor of Alabama.
I love the television one because I love the fact that he pulls the plug on George Wallace, which I think is hilarious.
That one man's conscience may tell him that the law is unjust when other men's conscience don't tell them that.
Governor, I also want to give us the moment if I could.
I love the snow moment because it's a real thing that happened historically, and yet it feels like it's a magical thing to him. But it really happened April 3rd, 1968, so I really love that moment.
It's snowing in April.
It snows sometimes in spring here in Memphis.
No, it's still there. No, the snow is still there.
As it should be.
I mean, we're just really blessed with both of these actors, but I feel that Lakisha May really brings something very genuine and gentle to this displaced person.
First time you told me with your eyes.
Kamei is a sassy maid that lives a pretty rough life. She meets Dr. King and she's not exactly that enamored with him at first, like you might think she would be.
You just a man. If I was you, I'd be staring at me too.
There's something about Kamei's character that I think I like that aspect of her smoking and just being completely herself in front of Dr. King.
That's how I smoke.
I would like the audience to take away that women were a part of this movement, and there were different types of women that were a part of the movement, and we're all human. And we all have to face fears, and we all have to step up to the plate, and we all have to be redeemed in some type of way.
We scared, Kimmy. We all scared. Scared of each other, scared of ourselves. I mean, they just scared. Scared of losing something that they've known their whole lives. Fear makes us human.
For me, the play, because it is a fictitious account of this night's events, and Katori being a young playwright who wasn't alive at the time Dr. King was alive, so what she's relying upon is her imagination to create something that is, I think, King-like. So it gives you a sense of the historical figure, but we don't know what happened in those last 24 hours of his life. So all we can do is imagine. So I think that's why the play has to be kind of King-like as opposed to actually a historical depiction, if you will.
But what about your men? Can't they see it through?
They don't dream the same dreams I do, Kamei. But they think I'm crazy to dream this big, and maybe I am a little crazy.
I think if there is something that can be taken away, it's to realize that he's a man, he's a human being, you know, he had vices, you know, the things he loved that probably weren't of the cloth.
If you got a cigarette.
Cigarettes and coffee? That ain't a dime befitting of a preacher.
Well, judge not, and ye shall not be judged.
He was still capable of doing great things that no one else has ever done before or really since in this country. Even still, while he's battling these personal things that he has to go through, even his own fears, you know. So I mean, I think that's pretty powerful that anyone can probably take away from. Because I think that's something that anyone can relate to, wanting to do something big and great and grand, but feeling like I'm unprepared or I feel like I'm not enough.
I've been praying that it would stop, that it would all go away. I never wanted to do this. I just wanted to be a minister in my small church.
But when your maker calls you, you must heed the call.
I just wanted to be a minister, but that was enough. That was enough.
But God had bigger plans for you.
But why me?
Why not you?
Because I am just a man.
I do feel that this play does call its audience to arms, that this play asks its audience to reconsider the kinds of human beings they are and how they're going to go out into the world from that moment on, not from the past.
Children of the now, you must rise, as you can no longer walk weary through this world with willowed backs. Your time is now. I tell you, now.